Hello everyone, welcome back to Dorfromantik. Thank you for joining me for yet another episode. Today we start off with a tile with a couple of fields in it and a bit of forest. We have a lot of that over here, and we'll see if we can't make that work. Hopefully today we'll be able to reach 145,000, unless the tiles just doesn't want to cooperate. That should be possible. Could place it there. That's not a great spot though. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, a bit of Danish there. It doesn't seem like we have the spot for it over here. Nothing that like is super awesome. We could place it here. That would not be like horrendous, but let's look around. See if we can't find something better. Probably not gonna find something here now. We might have something around here though. We do have a lot of fields in this area. Could place it there. Will give us a perfect tile. It's fun. I did have a talk with one of my viewers on one of my other videos about quests versus perfect tiles, and it definitely made me think about if I put too much stock into completing missions over actually getting a perfect tile. Like here, for instance, if I was all about perfect, I would definitely place it here. Versus over here, where it would not give us a perfect, but add to our mission. So yeah, it definitely made me think more about where I want to place my tiles, and that I probably put too much stock into quests versus getting a tile for a tile. And that's really what you want in the end, to keep yourself going. You can get a tile for every time you place down a tile, then you're never gonna run out. But obviously that's not gonna... It's probably not possible with every single tile, but... You know, the bigger we get, the higher the chance is that we can get a perfect tile every time. It's actually one of the things I find difficult about starting new games. Because you have to compromise a lot more, I feel, until you get to a certain size. Okay. Seems like this is gonna be the spot. Let's plunk it down. Okay, we do get a mission there, and that is actually probably one of the cases where it would be better to place it down here, you know, for the perfect. But since we do have a quest on this one, I think our logic can be excused, and that we definitely want it somewhere up here because there's a mission on this tile. And we have horrible housing placement up here, so unless we want to place it here, we're not gonna find anywhere that's even gonna match two sides. And we definitely want to hook it up to our big town. I mean, even placing it somewhere near would be fine as well. If we had, you know, in this range here, maybe. This is probably already a bit far away, to be honest. But say we could have placed it like here or here, and it wasn't connected up to the city, but there were houses here. Then that would be an okay too, but we really don't have anything. The only place we have is here. 2 out of 2, but I honestly would probably rather wait. And plunk it somewhere up here. I know some of you might hate that. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I think this is not awesome, obviously, but that's where we're gonna plunk it down. Let the flaming commence. Okay, and you are already on the way in every and all direction. So let's do that. Unfortunately, this one actually fits, but it has one too many houses. We might still do this. We might still do this. Are there any of these tiles that are broken? I think you are not. That is forest on forest. No, you're all good. So there's no benefit of breaking one tile over another here. I mean, if we place it down, yeah, we're gonna get all the perfects that we should. That is probably where we're gonna plunk it down. Let's be fair. I think 3 out of 6 is slightly too low. We could place it here as well. Could place it here as well. A little village surrounded by or surrounding a lake here. And I know one of you is definitely going to hit that. But in either case, I think this tile is easier to find than the other one. The other one requires ocean. So obviously, even though this looks very, very, very pleasing and all, this is not the correct spot for it. So whoever is out there thinking, no, don't place it there, consider yourself relaxed. We'll place it here. We'll take this one. That's a good placement. And it's another pocket closed. Can't complain about that. Some forest here. This is okay, I think. It's not gonna yield us a perfect, and we do have this tile coming up that we could possibly place here, thus closing this off. You know, that might actually be why we do it, but we're gonna have to find a pretty perfect tile for this one to close this off. Let's do this. That's gonna give us a couple of perfect tiles. 1 per tile, so that's absolutely fine. This could close us off here and just let us continue the river from one outlet right there. I think that's not too bad. We could place it there as well. That's 3 out of 3. That's honestly not bad. It's not a perfect tile. But then again, this is a river, so we are not necessarily looking for perfect tiles here. They're just really a bonus. Yeah, I think I like this. Don't think there's not going to be anywhere else where we can plunk this one down. That is only 3 out of 6, so that's obviously not good enough. No, you know what? That's actually a fine spot. Okay, water station. I don't think we have a good spot for this that's absolutely needed it. On a good note, it will complete this river mission up here whenever we plunk it down. I don't think we have anywhere where we are surrounded by so much grassland. So in hindsight, that would have been better to place this one in the forest, and then we could have placed the water station here. But I mean, it's not all bad. It's not all bad. And this was 3 out of 6, so that's not really that amazing. 3 out of 6 as well, so not great. Yeah, I don't think we have anywhere else really. Oh, we could place it here. Gonna give us a perfect as well. And it still adds to the mission. Yeah, that's something. That's something. Yes. Quest complete. Perfect complete. Excellent. Time for some fields. Completely surrounded. Oh, yeah, I mean the tile is full of tiles. Oh, full of fields. I'm on a roll right now. I need to learn how to speak. I don't think we have anywhere over here that is completely surrounded. We did have a spot over near our lake, which is probably what we're gonna grab. That's gonna yield us a perfect tile right here. Don't think we have anywhere else that's so surrounded. I mean, this would be great, but not yet done there. One of those tiles has to be 5 out of 5 before we consider something like this. Yep. Let's grab this one. Grab our perfect. Keep the game alive for as long as possible. Couple of houses, you say? Okay. See what we can do about that. So if it isn't, if you didn't figure it out, I'm trying to see if I can focus a little bit less on the quests and actually focus more on getting perfects, which is also why you didn't see me plonk those fields over here, because we have missions. Trying to see if that that suits my playstyle a bit better, to focus completely on perfects. Also to keep the game alive for as long as we can. I guess compared to some people out there, we are not quite as an awesome score as we could be, but we're definitely, I think it's a fairly respectable score. I think the leaderboards right now states top 300, so that's not too bad at all. Not something that I care about super much, but you know, it's still fun. Still fun. Could there be something over here? And you know, it's not like it took us a couple of minutes to get here. It's taken us quite a long time, so no reason to throw it away. Okay, I mean, we have options for this one. Definitely. I think so far there's nothing that screams at me to be amazing. We have a couple of 3 out of 3 places, such as this. It's just fine. Doesn't seem like we have anywhere where this tile would just be amazing. 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5, stuff like that. I mean, we have a spot for it, that's for sure, and that might be what we grab here. What about over here? We do have, but not like here as well. 3 out of 3 is just fine. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Okay, let's just grab one of them. Gonna be you. Perfect tile. And this is almost for over here, but not quite. And that's okay. We'll search elsewhere. Okay. We do have a field over here, but that's not gonna add up to this one, unfortunately. Oh, could be there. Only 3 out of 6. Not good enough. Not there either. Ooh, could it be? No. Unfortunately, the field is on the wrong side. Could be there as well, for that field to be hooked up in the future. Doesn't look like so far there's a great spot for this one. Of course, we could grab 5 out of 6 here, but that's gonna affect future tiles and I'm gonna forget about it. So I don't want to do that. Don't really want to place anything down out here. That is a shame. 3 out of 6, that's not what we are after. Could be there as well. Okay, looks like it's just gonna be one of the random tiles that we find. I think this is a decent spot for it. It's gonna close off that field group as well, so let's just grab it. Okay, here we have a perfect example of going mission versus perfect, because we have 3 missions here to work on, so that's technically 21 houses being added, even though I know it's not, but we're gonna go ahead and place it down here. Grab ourselves a perfect. And we have a bit of forest, which we have plenty of spaces for, I feel. Obviously it's not going to be here. It's an absolutely horrendous spot. It could be here. Could be there. Grab that perfect tile. Could be there as well. To grab that perfect tile, probably like that better. Okay, it's not going to be around here, that's for sure. Could be there as well. Could be there as well, but that's not going to yield us anything right now. What about here? No, that's a shame. It's not put together correctly. What about here, though? Yes, let's grab this one. Yeah, I think we'll grab that one. That is gonna yield us a perfect tile, and I like working on that area down there. Yes. Actually, it's gonna yield us 2, so that would have been the correct choice no matter how we look at it. Okay. What do we have here? It's a fairly simple tile. That's might be deceiving here. Let's find out how simple of tile this one really is. Oh, be nice to plonk it there. I like it. I would not be against that placement at all. Is there as well? No. No, I like the placement here just because this has just been open for so long. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of spots in this empire we've built that has been open for so long, so it's not necessarily a criteria, but if there's nothing, you know, tactically sound about placing it elsewhere, and if it's just a matter of 3 out of 3 versus 3 out of 3, then, you know, it doesn't really matter. Then it comes down to where we want to place it. And we want to place it here. Yoinkers. Oh, more houses. Okay, let's see what we can do up here first. Really want to find a tile for this one so we can start building out here. And I really want to find a tile for this one as well so we can get out of here. Doesn't look like this is going to be added up here. Nope. We had something like this down here, right? Yeah. Couple of perfects. Let's grab it. Then we have something like you. Try and get you close to this tile right here. See if we can't reveal what it is. This one can get out here. See if we can reveal what that is. See what we have here. Well, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. See if we have a better spot, but otherwise that's probably what we're gonna end up taking. I don't know if we have changed our playstyle so much, or we're just getting lucky with the tiles, but it seems like we're getting a lot of the correct tiles at the moment. I was looking at the one coming up to see if that fit quite right there, but unfortunately, if the forest had been over here, I would have taken it. Then it would have been a 5 out of 6, but it is not. So we'll look elsewhere for that one, but that is not yet. We don't have many spots over here at all that that is pure fields. It all has something next to it, housing or forest. There's not much left over there, that's just pure fields. It doesn't look like we have anything down here either. So we are probably gonna go ahead and grab that one. Yep, let's expand our pile even further. 130. Like to see it. We definitely like to see it. Let's see here now. Just looking at the next tile again. Almost perfect for here as well, but once again the forest is in the way. Okay, we already know this tile is not gonna work up here. So we are looking elsewhere, of course. This is only 4, so that's not good enough. It could be here. 3 out of 3, but let's see if we can do better. Let's see if we can do better somewhere. We have here as well. Actually, we could do better right there. 4 out of 4. Like to see that. Yeah. Let's grab that one. There it was. Yoinks. Okay, just to confirm that our 2 placements are shit, let's just, before we completely dismiss them, yeah. That is really unfortunate. That would have been 5 out of 6. But that's how it rolls sometimes. What about down here? Nope. Wrong composition. What about... No, no, no. No, no, and no. That's okay. Okay, this is one of those tiles I feel that's... We just have to start from the beginning. What about you? Shame. Only you had been forests instead of houses. That would have been awesome. But you are not. What about you, though? No. Okay. What about you? Oh, come on. Wow, this tile is something. You don't even deserve to be placed down. You are god-awful. I can't even remember if we found somewhere. I don't think we did. Well, at least we have a 3 out of 3 somewhere. At least we have a 3 out of 3. I don't think we're gonna find somewhere else for this one. This is a horrible tile. Actually, how about you? Right elements, wrong composition. That's a darn shame. Okay, what else? What else we got? What else we got? Not necessarily a fan, but... You know, I'm not a fan. I know it's 4 out of 4, but I'm not a fan. It creates a pocket. Let's wait to get this one, because this is such a simple tile right here, and it becomes very unsimple suddenly, I feel, if we place that there. Have we been up here? I think we have. Don't know how well we looked. Well, that's all sorts of wrong. Okay. Well, you know what? No reason to waste more time on this one. Let's move on, shall we? Okay, again one of these tiles with a lot of fields on it and a bit of forest to the sides. We are really not a fan of these, if I do say so myself. Well, let's see what we can find. This might be one of those cases where we'll settle for, you know, 2 out of 2. Yeah, there's so much grasslands over here. Well, there's not actually a lot of grasslands, but there is grasslands. There's enough that we can just very quickly rule out anything over there, because we don't have grasslands on our tile. And this is a shame as well. So is that. I'm not even gonna search anymore. Let's grab it. Well, maybe I should give it a quick search, but... this is a real shame, but it's not close. Well, it is close, but it's not good enough. That's what I meant to say. Okay, what else do we have then? Could be, but it's a bit of an placement, I feel. Okay. At least we have a 3 out of 3. At least we have a 3 out of 3. See what else we can find here. That is a 3 out of 6, so that's obviously not gonna fly. What about some... no. That is not gonna work out. Do we have here? Well, could be here as well. Could be there as well. Obviously this adds to the missions as well, so that's gonna be more lucrative to us. I don't think we have anything up here. No. Ooh, we could finally close off here actually. Let's do that. No, we had the mission, but let's do that. And you are not gonna give us any perfects no matter how we bin that one off. I want you to go further north, so I don't want to turn you in either direction. I want you to go east, so it has to be this one, which is also not bad. Place you down. And let's move on with this tile. Probably the last of the episode. Actually, could that be right here? It could. Let's just double check here. Any of these broken? We're not going to get anything off of you yet, but we're not breaking you either, so that's good. You are fine. You are fine. I think we are all fine here, so it doesn't really matter. This is a good spot for it. Quick look around, see if we can spot any 6 out of 6. I don't think we have any 6 out of 6s for a tile such as this. So we are probably just going to be happy with our very nice placement right there. Closing off another pocket, which we have done quite a bit as of late. Let's see if I can even find it again. I already forgot where it was. It was here, right? Like this, yeah. The excess forest is up against the house, so that is... yeah, that's perfect. Well, almost, but you know what I mean. Let's grab it, and let's call that a good day. That was a good run. Got to almost 147,000. We continue to grow our stack. Obviously can't complain about that. I didn't think I would think this is a bad thing, but we are also... we're actually not running out of pockets, but we have been closing quite a few of them, and they do add quite a nice boost to our stack every time we close one off. But that is the game. I'm sure that we are still gonna be making pockets here and there, so I doubt we'll ever run out. In either case, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and to see you for the next one. Until then, take care.